Şerif Buffalo ekranlarına hoş geldiniz. NOIRE'ın yeni bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Bu bölüm İpek çorap cinayeti bölümünü işleyeceğiz. Yani davamız İpek çorap cinayeti. Önceki bölümde sıradan bir bölümdü. Yani bizim kötü bir davamız oldu. Bakalım bu bölüm güzel olacak mı? İpek çorap cinayeti.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Geçen bölümde bizi kovmuştu.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yine biz sizi yapamıyor.
We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Patron biz sizle yapamıyor. Biz olmadan bir hiç gibi. O kadar olsun. Şeytan tüyümüz var. Yo sen
You're
sor.
behind the wheel.
Sen sor. Şimdi olay yerine gireceğiz.
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all.
Suçun amacı. Öğle saatleri, saat 1.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Yine bir cinayet. Maalesef yine bir cinayet davasındayız. Cinayet bürosunda olduğumuz için mecburuz. Davaları çözeceğiz. Suçluları yakalayacağız. Adalet yerini bulacak.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
Önce bir kadını inceleyelim.
Lacerations on the neck would
Küçük
indicate
yara
a
mı?
great deal of force.
Ah be. Hiç de küçük değil. Bunlar insan değil. Bunu yapanlar insan değil.
But why the library?
Kütüphane kartı
Did he want us to find it?
koparılmış. Yani yırtılmış. Yarısı elinde kaldı. Bunu bulacağız. Ve yüzük,
Another wedding ring torn from the finger.
alyansı kayıp.
No skin under the fingernails. Kiss the blood. BD.
Yine geçen davadaki
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not
olaylara
convinced about
benziyor.
Mendez.
The best
Geçen
way to get
davalara
away with
benziyor.
murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
4 kadın
Mueller had
öldü.
no message. Look,
Maalesef.
Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, man?
Bu katilleri
Head
bulmamız
injuries
gerekiyor.
from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Aynı mesaj, aynı ruj. Ruj cinayetleri gibi. Geçen bölümlerdeki ruj cinayetlerine benziyor. Ve boğulduğuna dair bir işaretler var.
If she took a blow to
Kan
the
bulaşmış
head like the
çorap.
others, she was
Yeni
probably
ipucumuz.
unconscious when strangled.
Burada ne var? Yani bunlarda pek bir şey çıkmaz. Sigara paketleri. Şurada ne var? Bir şey çıkmaz. Kan izleri. Kan izlerini takip edeceğiz. Bakalım neler bulacağız. Bayan şapkası. Yeni ipucumuz. Şimdi kan izleri, şurada bir şeyler var mı? Yok. Kan izleri nereye gidiyor? Şuradan gidiyor. Oo. Bırak şu karton bardakları.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
O kadına ait olmalı. Sonra izler devam ediyor. Oo, bir şey parladı. Karşıda vanada bir şey parladı. Tesisat vanasında. Dur bakalım
We
şuna.
kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Kan izleri şuraya doğru gidiyor. Evet.
House keys.
Ev anahtarını da bulduk.
Bait on a hook.
Sırasıyla tüm ipuçlarını
You think he's
bulmaya
trying to
çalışıyoruz.
go somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
2, 5 ve 3. Yani kodlama sistemi var burada. Bunları aklımızda tutalım. 2, 5, 3. Sanki zar işaretleri gibi. Zar numaraları gibi. Zar sayıları. Kan izleri devam ediyor yukarı doğru. Maldonado.
Empty.
Bu
Where
mektup
is all
boş.
of this meant to be taking us? Clearly wants us to find these things. He left them for us.
Burada
There
başka
you
şeyler
go,
var
Phelps.
mı?
You got a new MO. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Where are you taking us?
I swear, this town is...
Ne yapacağız şimdi?
Help me out.
Keep looking, Phelps.
Second.
Get enough and we can start retracing the killer's steps.
Gideceğiz.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Başka bir şey? Oo, bir dakika. Yeni bir kovboy şapkası. Şapka bulduk ama bu olay yeriyle alakalı değil.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Hey, I think I see a body.
I used to be indecisive.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Beyler, haydi dağılın bakalım. Burada gösteri yapmıyoruz. Burada davaları çözüyoruz. Haydi sen de. Haydi, bak arkadaşların gitti. Haydi. Haydi zora sokma bizi. Bizi zorlama. Memur bey, burası sende. Şimdi bizim incelememiz gereken başka yerler var mı? Şurada kan izleri mi var? Yok. Kan izleri burada. Başka ne olabilir ki? Tamam, buna baktık. Tamam, buna da baktık. Bakmadığımız bir şey mi var? Bakalım içindeki İçinde herhangi bir şey yok. Şurada bir şey var mı? Ha bak, kan izleri devam ediyor. Buradan devam edeceğiz. Bu ne?
Enameled and gold plated.
Altın kaplama.
Precious to her.
Kadınlar için değerli olan makyaj kutusu. Başka? Şuradan devam ediyor. Kan izleri. Nelerle karşılaşıyoruz? Yine bir şey parlayan. Yine parlayan bir.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Adam bize, katil bize bilerek yapıyor bunu. Bizi bir yere götürüyor ama nereye götürdüğünü bilmiyorum.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a
diğer
bitch,
yarısı
once were
burada.
identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Antonia Maldonado. Şüpheli. Antonia'nın yanına gideceğiz. Evine gideceğiz.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Haydi gidelim.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
He's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Antonia'nın rezidansı. Saat 1:14. Yavaş, kapıyı kıracaksın, yavaş. Camı kıracaksın, yavaş. Öyle bir vuruyor ki.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am.
Bu da kim?
Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live
Annesi mi acaba?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
Pansiyon sahibi.
Mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can
Rezidansın
discuss this?
sahibi.
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Araştırmamız gereken şeyler var mı? Yani burada zannetmiyorum. Sonuçta bir rezidans. Yani normal ev değil.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs.
Gidelim.
Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Hemen yukarıda soldaki odada dedi yani.
Hey, Cole, get moving.
Gidelim. Şu mu? Oo, burası. Evet. Bayan Maldonado. Bakalım.
Look at that. Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
Angel Maldonado'ya ait bir mektup. Gerçi Antonio Isabel. Antonio'ya yazılmış bir mektup. Kırık bir cam.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Hırsızlık olma ihtimali yüksek.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Büyüleyici bilezik
Charm
fotoğrafları.
bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Kanıt olarak gösterilmiyor tabi. Başka yok herhalde. Değil mi? Başka yok. Tamam, burada da yok. Gidelim.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Yani bu kadın doğru söylüyor.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Bak hareketlere bak. Ama şüpheci yaklaşmak zorundayım. Sen böyle yaparsan.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
Yeni mekan.
That's only a
El
couple of blocks
Dorado
from where we found the body.
barını soruşturacağız.
You've had a break-in?
No.
Nasıl
That can't
hayır?
be
Bak
true.
zorla girilmiş işte. Cam kırık. Cam kırık.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti.
Bayan Lepenti.
What do you have to
Cam
hide?
kırık.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Sen bilmiyor olamazsın. Kırık pencere.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles.
Rakun. Burada.
It'd be very bad
Şehir
for
merkezinde
business if this
rakun.
news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Sezilerimi kullanacağım. Halka soruyorum. Halk yalan söylüyor diye düşünüyor. Biz de yalan diyeceğiz.
What about her bracelet?
Yani %76.8 fazla. İyi yani. Bizim için yeterli. Ne olabilir buna? Bence büyüleyici bilezik fotoğrafları.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
Sadece bilezik takıyor. Kolye yok. Ha, haç kolyesi de varmış.
He gave it to her.
Doğru doğru. Haç
She always
kolyesi.
kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right
Şimdi
at
bara
us,
gideceğiz.
or we can check out the Eldorado one.
Can you drive to this one?
Olaylar
Nosy
karıştı
old
biraz.
hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Eldorado barı. Saat 1:25.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Ya
Do
şaşırdın
you
ha.
know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Say, honey, what time did you get off waiting table?
Angel Maldonado.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Divorce
Boşanma
papers?
kağıtları.
Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think.
Tamam bu doğru.
The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Yok şüpheli diyeceğim.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was
Sökül
out of
bakalım.
order.
Dökül.
The closest one I knew
Artık
was a
sökül mü,
fruit market
dökül mü?
across the
Hepsini,
street, so I
her şeyi
suggested
söylesin.
she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, She was scared, and the drink was for Dutch courage.
Doğrudur.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. Nice. Really.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Market ürünü olan yere gideceğiz. Haydi bakalım.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Nereye
Then
git?
she fronts him and
Ya,
he snaps.
ne
Works for
yapıyorsun?
me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Yeni alınmış meyveler. Saat 4:25.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Geri mi gideceğiz şimdi?
You know the way. You can drive.
Maldonado'nun rezidansına daha sonra bir daha geldik. Antonio
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Maldonado. Bunlar kaç numara? 101. 3. katta. 304. Numaralı oda. Bunlar 200.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Hey, arkanda.
I got 100 pounds of wine.
Helal be. İşte bu. İşte bu.
Damn. We got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
Vur kelepçeyi.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Ya.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Olaylar sarpa sardı.
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Komşulara soracağız.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
I don't think so.
Just picked fruit market.
Aa, sebze hali. Gittiğimizde kapalıydı.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Gittiğimizde kapalıydı. Orada çalışıyor. El Dorado.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Oo.
This will take some explaining.
Kan bulaşmış bir tişört.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Tamam. Komşularıyla konuşacağız. 303.
No good. Nobody here.
Burada kimse yok. Burada var mı? 305. Burada var gibi. Evet.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Oo.
Thanks.
Demek ki eşiyle bir hayli gürültülü.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD.
Bundan bir
Were you
zarar
here
gelmez.
last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Ne yapacağız şimdi? Son olarak şuna da bakalım. 302. Bir kadın.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No.
Demek ki yalan
Thanks.
söyledi. Evde değildi. Suç sırasında, kocasının suç sırasında başka bir yerde olduğu kanıtlandı.
Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Gidelim. Buradan bir şey çıkmaz. Gidiyoruz.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Şimdi nereye gideceğiz? Bara gideceğiz ama bara gitmeden önce bir hale gitmemiz lazım. Bir hale gidelim. Hadi. Galloway, haydi. Seni mi bekleyeceğim ben?
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Merkeze geri dön diye bir olay yaşandı ve merkezdeyiz şu an. Saat 4:25.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Kimse yok. Birinci odada galiba. Birinci odaya gideceğiz. Sanırım. Bu nereye gidiyor? Neyse aşağı inelim biz de.
That price is outrageous. Son, you're a couple of shingles short of a full roof.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Celine Henry vardı bir davamızda. Ondaki mesaj da neredeyse aynısı. Aynı sistem.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Şimdi Angel Maldonado ile görüşeceğiz. Şuradan çıkamıyor muyuz? Yok, illa buradan. İkincide mi? Evet, burada.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Yalan söylüyorsun. Çünkü sen orada yoktun.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Çek kopar, boşanma kağıtları, suç sırasında başka yerde olduğunu kanıtlama. Evet bu.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car. It was a brown Ford
Araba
coupe.
kahverengi bir Ford marka bir araba. Boşanma işlemleri hakkında bakalım neler öğreneceğiz.
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Bence bunu söyleme çünkü yalan söylüyorsun.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi.
Çünkü boşanma evrakları vardı.
And you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Boşanma evrakları adlı boşanma kağıtları. Aynen bu.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag.
Hiç uğraşma. Hiç uğraşma.
That she
Yalan
wanted to
söylüyorsun.
serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out.
Yani bunları doğru söylüyor
That's
ama.
the truth.
Bunları doğru
What size
söylüyor.
shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8.
8 numara.
What difference does that make?
Güzel. Cesedin üzerindeki mücevherler
When
çalınmış.
we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Doğru. Doğru, adam
What
üzülüyor.
about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut
Tıraş olurken
myself
kendini mi
shaving.
kestin? Yapma. Yapma.
Angel,
Şüphelisin.
I'm not going to waste any more time on this.
Şüphelisin.
Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
Beni
My
deli etme.
brother, Ippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from
Konuş.
the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Şimdi ne yapacağız? Hale gideceğiz.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Artık bu sefer açık olsun. Hal bu sefer açık olsun.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Bu sefer de kapalı olursa var ya. Yeni alınmış meyveler. Saat 5:01. Bu sefer açık.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last
Clem
night. Why do you
Feeney.
ask?
Bunu sorgulayacağız şimdi. Kolye hakkında bilgisi var mı?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Bak şuna hale bak. Şüphelisin.
Exactly how much fruit
Şüphelisin.
do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Yine doğru söylemiyorsun. Clem. Yine doğru söylemiyorsun. Şüphelisin.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Bu doğru.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
Şşş. Sakın.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Evdekinin aynısı. Oo, kan izi.
I cut someone who was already dead.
Clem Finney'i
It's a
tutukla.
typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Clem tutuklanacak. Ama yine de biz bakalım. Elimizde sağlam kanıt olması gerekiyor.
This thing needs a combination.
Kaçtı? 2, 5, 3. 2. İki. 5 olması lazım. Tamam. Bu da 3 olması gerekiyor. Notlarda öyleydi. Aynen. Alyans. Kolye.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arm.
Bence de. Clem, kaçma. Kaçma. Clem, yakalanacaksın. Hapsi boylayacaksın.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own barking.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Oh, harika.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too good.
Haydi. Haydi Galloway. Vur şunu artık.
Spit him out.
Lastiklerini vursan yeterli.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
İşte bu. Clem, tutuklusun. İn arabadan. Hapsi boylayacaksın. Clem.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Ve patron yine
Outstanding
gelir.
job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Güzel bir bölümdü. Başarılı bir davaydı. Oo, gelmişken bir kasa alayım diyor ha. Patrona bak. Ve İpek Çorap cinayeti de burada son bulmuş oldu. Clem'in sakladığı şey hakkında bilgi ver ve onu Eldorado'da yakalayamadın değil mi diye bir dava notları var. Davayı cesur olarak tamamladık. Bir sonraki davada görüşmek üzere, hoşça kalın.